Yesterday, January 9th, 2025, was not just another day. It was the beginning of something extraordinary. For you, the chosen one, this day marked the moment when the barriers that once stood tall began to crumble. This was the dawn of your breakthrough, a divine orchestration that set your life on a trajectory toward victory, abundance, and fulfillment. Reflect on the moments leading up to this day. Were there signs, subtle or clear, that something was about to shift? Perhaps a small spark of hope arose in your heart, or a situation that seemed stagnant suddenly moved. Even if you didn't recognize it at the time, those were the first whispers of the breakthrough you're now stepping into. Your breakthrough is not a coincidence. It is the culmination of faith, perseverance, and divine timing. Think back to the prayers you've prayed, the tears you've shed, and the faith you've clung to, even when circumstances seemed impossible. This breakthrough is the answer to those prayers, a testament to the unwavering love and faithfulness of God in your life. As the chosen one, you were never meant to remain stuck in the challenges that tried to define you. Yesterday was proof of that. It was a divine declaration that your season of waiting has ended and your season of fulfillment has begun. This isn't just about what happened yesterday. It's about what that day has set in motion. The breakthrough that began is not a fleeting moment. It is a foundation upon which your future will be built. Now, take a moment to reflect on how this breakthrough feels. Do you sense a new energy, a lifting of burdens, or a renewed sense of purpose? These are the signs of transformation, the markers that your life is shifting into alignment with God's plans for you. As the chosen one, this breakthrough is not just for your benefit. It's a pivotal step in fulfilling the greater calling placed on your life. Finally, consider the significance of timing. Why yesterday? Reflect on how the events leading up to this moment prepared you for the breakthrough. Perhaps you've gained strength, resilience, or wisdom through past challenges. This day was not random. It was perfectly timed to meet you at the intersection of readiness and divine opportunity. The dawn has come, chosen one, and with it, the promise of a brighter future. Embrace this breakthrough with gratitude and faith, knowing that it is only the beginning of what's to come. The breakthrough that began yesterday, January 9th, 2025, didn't just elevate you, it disrupted everything that stood against you. As the chosen one, your victory has sent shockwaves through the plans of your enemies, leaving them scrambling in disarray. This divine disruption is a testament to the power of God working in your favor, turning opposition into chaos and obstacles into stepping stones. Reflect on the adversities you faced. Who or what stood as your enemies? These could be external forces, people who doubted you, systems that worked against you, or circumstances that seemed insurmountable. Or they could be internal struggles, fear, doubt, or insecurity that tried to keep you from stepping into your purpose. Yesterday, those forces were shaken, their grip weakened by the breakthrough God has brought into your life. This disruption is not about revenge or vindication, it's about the fulfillment of divine justice. As the chosen one, you are walking in alignment with a higher purpose, and anything that opposes that purpose cannot stand. Reflect on how this realization shifts your perspective. The obstacles that once seemed immovable are now crumbling. The adversaries that once seemed powerful are now in disarray. This is the power of divine disruption. But divine disruption doesn't stop with your enemies, it transforms you as well. Yesterday's breakthrough wasn't just about external changes, it was about internal transformation. Reflect on how this moment has strengthened your faith, renewed your courage, and deepened your trust in God. As the chosen one, you are being prepared not just to overcome, but to thrive. Consider, too, how divine disruption creates space for new opportunities. As the forces that once opposed you fall away, a path is opening for you to move forward freely. Reflect on what lies ahead. What dreams, goals, or callings can you now pursue without hindrance? Yesterday's breakthrough was not just a victory, it was an invitation to step boldly into the future God has prepared for you. Finally, let this moment remind you of the ultimate power of God's timing and authority. As the chosen one, you are not subject to the plans of your enemies, you are subject to the plans of the one who chose you. Yesterday's disruption is proof that nothing can stand in the way of His purpose for your life. The battle has shifted, Chosen one. Your breakthrough has disrupted the plans of those who sought to hold you back, and now the way is clear for you to step into your destiny. Embrace this divine disruption with confidence and gratitude, knowing that the same power that scattered your enemies is leading you forward. The breakthrough that began yesterday, January 9th, 2025, has laid a new foundation in your life, chosen one. This is not just about a shift in circumstances, it's about the establishment of something far greater, a firm, divine groundwork upon which you can now build. Reflect on what this foundation feels like and how it differs from what you stood upon before. In the past, the foundation of your life may have felt shaky or uncertain, weighed down by fear, doubt, or constant struggle. Perhaps you relied on temporary solutions or external validation to sustain you. But now, this breakthrough has replaced those fleeting supports with something lasting. The foundation being built beneath you is crafted by God's own hand, fortified with His promises and infused with His unshakable love. Consider the qualities of this new foundation. It is one of confidence, not in your own strength, but in the divine provision that has carried you to this moment. It is a foundation of purpose, reminding you that your life is part of a greater plan. And it is a foundation of peace, assuring you that no matter what storms may come, you will not be moved. Reflect on what this foundation means for your spiritual journey. How does standing on this new ground empower you to take bolder steps forward? For the chosen one, this is more than a reset, it's a transformation. You are no longer defined by past failures or limited by fear. Instead, you are rooted in a deeper understanding of who you are and whose you are. This foundation also calls for intentionality. As the chosen one, you are tasked with building upon it wisely. What structures will you create with this newfound stability? Will you pursue the dreams you once set aside? Will you deepen your relationships, invest in your community, or take risks you once feared? Reflect on how this foundation provides not just security, but the freedom to explore and expand your horizons. Lastly, remember that this foundation is a gift, but it also requires stewardship. Reflect on how you can maintain and strengthen it through your actions, choices, and faith. Prayer, reflection, and alignment with God's will are the tools that will ensure this foundation remains unshakable, even as you build upon it. Yesterday, God laid something new beneath your feet. As the chosen one, you are standing on holy ground, prepared for the next steps of your journey. Embrace this foundation with gratitude and resolve, knowing that it is strong enough to support the extraordinary future ahead. As your breakthrough disrupted the plans of your enemies, it also brought a profound gift for you, chosen one: clarity. While the world around you may still feel chaotic and uncertain, your path is coming into focus. This clarity is not just a result of circumstances changing. It is a divine gift, a sharpening of vision that allows you to see what truly matters. Reflect on the areas of your life that have gained clarity. Are there goals or dreams that now feel more attainable? Are there relationships or situations that seemed confusing but now carry a deeper sense of purpose? Yesterday's breakthrough wasn't just about external victories. It was about aligning your inner vision with God's plan for your life. Clarity often reveals what we need to let go of. As the chosen one, this breakthrough may have highlighted areas of your life that no longer serve you. Habits, fears, or even relationships that keep you from moving forward. Reflect on what has been revealed. What burdens can you release to fully embrace this new season? Letting go is not a loss. It is a liberation, a necessary step in stepping into your destiny. Clarity also brings focus. For the chosen one, this means understanding not only where you are going, but why. Reflect on the purpose behind your breakthrough. What mission has God placed on your heart? How does this clarity allow you to approach it with renewed determination and energy? This is your moment to realign your actions with your higher calling, ensuring that every step you take is intentional. Amidst the clarity, don't forget to acknowledge the chaos that surrounds you. Your enemy's disarray is a testament to the power of God working in your favor. Reflect on how this chaos contrasts with the peace and direction you now feel. This is not just a coincidence. It is a reminder that divine order always triumphs over human schemes. Finally, let this clarity be a source of courage. The chosen one is not meant to hesitate when the path is revealed. Reflect on how this new vision can inspire bold action, whether it's pursuing a long-held dream, repairing a broken relationship, or stepping into a role you once doubted you could fill. With clarity comes responsibility, and as the chosen one, you are equipped to walk forward with faith and confidence. Yesterday's breakthrough didn't just disrupt, it illuminated. Embrace the clarity it has brought, chosen one, and let it guide you as you navigate the opportunities and challenges ahead. This is your moment to move forward with purpose, knowing that your vision is aligned with a divine plan far greater than you could imagine. The breakthrough that began yesterday, January 9th, 2025, was more than a moment of change. It was a victory that empowered you, the chosen one, in ways you may only be beginning to understand. This empowerment is not simply about triumph over challenges or enemies. It is about stepping into the fullness of your identity, equipped with strength, clarity, and divine authority to move boldly into the next season of your life. Reflect on how victory feels in this moment. It may not have come with trumpets or fanfare, but through a quiet, unmistakable shift within you. Can you sense the newfound confidence rising in your spirit? This is the empowerment that comes from knowing that the obstacles that once loomed large have been dismantled, that the plans set against you have failed, and that you are standing in a place of divine favor. Empowerment through victory brings with it a deeper understanding of your strength. Think about the battles you faced leading up to this moment. Moments when fear tried to paralyze you, when doubt whispered that you couldn't succeed. Yet here you are, the chosen one, not only standing but thriving. Reflect on how those past struggles have refined you, revealing resilience you didn't know you had, and faith that carried you when your own strength ran out. But this empowerment isn't just for you, it's also for others. As the chosen one, your victory is a beacon of hope. Reflect on how your breakthrough can inspire those around you, friends, family, or even strangers who witness your journey. What can you share from your experience to encourage others who are still in the midst of their battles? Your story carries the power to uplift, reminding others that breakthroughs are possible, that God's timing is perfect, and that perseverance pays off. Victory also brings responsibility. As the chosen one, you are now entrusted with the power to make meaningful choices. Reflect on how you will use this empowerment to shape your future. What opportunities have opened up as a result of this breakthrough? How will you steward them wisely to honor the journey that brought you here and the purpose that lies ahead? Lastly, consider how this victory aligns with your spiritual growth. Empowerment through victory doesn't mean you'll never face challenges again. It means you've been equipped to handle them with greater wisdom and faith. Reflect on how this breakthrough has strengthened your relationship with God. How has it deepened your trust in His plans and provision? Let this empowerment become a wellspring of faith that sustains you in every season to come. This is your moment, chosen one. Embrace the empowerment that comes from victory and let it propel you forward. You are no longer defined by what tried to stop you, but by the power and purpose that now guide your steps. Every breakthrough carries with it a renewal of purpose, and as the chosen one, the events of January 9th, 2025 have reignited your sense of direction and calling. This isn't just a new chapter, it's a new mission, one that aligns more closely than ever with the divine plan for your life. Reflect on how this breakthrough has refined your understanding of your purpose and what it means to walk in it. Purpose is often clouded by struggle. In the midst of challenges, it's easy to lose sight of why you're on this path. But yesterday's breakthrough has swept away that fog, revealing the clarity and power of your mission. What has this new season unveiled about your calling? Are there passions or dreams that you once set aside that now feel alive again? Take time to reflect on how this renewed purpose feels. It is not just about doing. It's about being who you were always meant to be. Your renewed purpose also shifts your perspective on time and priorities. Reflect on the things that once consumed your energy, but no longer feel urgent or significant. How can you reallocate your time and focus to align with this new season? As the chosen one, you are now called to operate with intentionality, ensuring that your actions reflect the larger mission you've been entrusted with. This renewal is not just about individual goals. It's about how you fit into the bigger picture. Reflect on the people and communities around you. How does your renewed purpose impact them? Are there relationships you need to nurture, partnerships to build, or causes to champion? Your breakthrough is a reminder that your purpose is deeply intertwined with the lives of others, and your steps forward will create ripples far beyond what you can see. Renewed purpose also brings fresh opportunities for growth. Reflect on the areas where you feel called to stretch yourself. Is it in learning new skills, deepening your spiritual practice, or stepping into leadership roles that once felt intimidating? As the chosen one, this breakthrough has not just unlocked doors, it has prepared you to walk boldly through them. Lastly, let this renewed purpose remind you of the ultimate source of your calling. Your breakthrough is not about personal achievement, but about aligning with God's will. Reflect on how you can stay connected to His guidance as you move forward. Prayer, reflection, and gratitude will keep your purpose rooted in the divine, ensuring that every step you take brings glory to Him. This is your time, chosen one. Your breakthrough has renewed your purpose, and now the path is clear for you to step into it fully. Embrace this season with courage, faith, and a heart open to all that lies ahead. The best is yet to come. Yesterday's breakthrough, January 9th, 2025, has created a clear and open path before you, chosen one. This path is not just an escape from past obstacles. It is a divine roadmap guiding you toward the fulfillment of your destiny. With your enemies scattered and the weight of past struggles lifted, you now have the clarity and freedom to move forward with intention and confidence. Reflect on what lies ahead and how you will navigate this new chapter. First, take a moment to visualize the path before you. What opportunities are now within reach? Perhaps doors that were once firmly closed have swung open, or challenges that seemed insurmountable now feel manageable. Reflect on how this breakthrough has changed the landscape of your life. What does this new terrain reveal about your goals, your desires, and the calling placed on your heart? The path forward requires strategy. As the chosen one, you are not only called to walk this path, but to walk it wisely. Reflect on the steps you need to take to maintain the momentum of your breakthrough. Are there plans you need to finalize, resources you need to gather, or relationships you need to cultivate? Consider how you can build a strong foundation for the journey ahead, ensuring that each step brings you closer to your goals. This new season also calls for discernment. Not every opportunity is meant to be pursued, and not every invitation aligns with your purpose. Reflect on how you can use prayer and intuition to guide your decisions. As the chosen one, you have been given a gift of clarity. Use it to evaluate what truly aligns with your mission and what might serve as a distraction. Remember, the enemy's disarray doesn't mean they've disappeared. Stay vigilant and focused on the path that God has illuminated for you. The path forward also invites reflection on your strengths and resources. What talents, skills, or blessings can you now leverage to move forward? Reflect on how this breakthrough has not only opened doors, but also equipped you to walk through them. As the chosen one, you have been prepared for this moment, and everything you need to succeed has already been placed within you or around you. Finally, reflect on the spiritual significance of this journey. The path forward is not just about achieving personal success, it's about fulfilling a divine purpose. How can your steps bring glory to God, serve others, and contribute to the greater good? Reflect on how each decision you make and action you take can align with this higher calling. The path forward is filled with possibility. Chosen one, embrace it with courage, wisdom, and faith, knowing that you are walking in divine alignment. Your breakthrough wasn't just a moment. It was the beginning of a journey that will shape your destiny. While the breakthrough you experienced yesterday has cleared the way for new opportunities, it's essential to reflect on the battles that brought you here, chosen one. These struggles were not wasted. They were a vital part of your preparation. Each trial, challenge, and obstacle served to refine your character, strengthen your faith, and prepare you for this moment of victory. Reflecting on these battles is not about dwelling on the pain, but about recognizing the strength you've gained. Begin by considering the most significant challenges you've faced. What were the moments when you felt closest to giving up? Perhaps it was a time when resources ran out, relationships faltered, or fear and doubt threatened to overwhelm you. Reflect on how you navigated those moments. What inner strength or external support carried you through? How did your faith play a role in helping you persevere? The battles you fought were not just tests, they were lessons. Reflect on what you've learned from these experiences. Did they teach you resilience, patience, or humility? Perhaps they revealed areas of your life where you needed to grow, or highlighted the importance of relying on God rather than solely on your own strength. As the chosen one, each battle has equipped you with wisdom and insight that you can now carry into the future. Your past battles also hold a unique power. They remind you of what you are capable of. Reflect on the victories, big or small, that you achieved along the way. These moments are a testament to your ability to overcome adversity and adapt to challenges. Let these memories serve as a source of confidence and inspiration as you move forward. As the chosen one, you are not defined by your struggles, but by your ability to rise above them. Reflect, too, on how these battles have shaped your faith. Were there moments when you doubted God's presence, only to later see how He was working behind the scenes? How have these experiences deepened your trust in His plan and timing? Your spiritual growth is as much a part of your breakthrough as the external victories you've achieved. Lastly, consider how your past battles can help others. As the chosen one, your journey is not just for you. It's a testimony meant to inspire and guide those who are still in their struggles. Reflect on how you can use your experiences to encourage, mentor, or support others. Sharing the lessons you've learned and the faith that sustained you can create ripples of hope and transformation in the lives of others. Your past battles are not scars to hide, but badges of honor that testify to your strength, perseverance, and faith. As you reflect on these experiences, let them remind you of how far you've come and how much you are capable of. You are the chosen one, and the battles you've faced have prepared you for the extraordinary path that lies ahead. As the chosen one, yesterday's breakthrough, January 9th, 2025, marked a pivotal shift in your life. While it scattered your enemies and cleared your path, it also serves as a reminder of the ongoing spiritual warfare surrounding your journey. Victory in one battle does not mean the war has ended, and you must now strengthen your spiritual armor to sustain and protect the blessings you've received. Reflect on the spiritual battles you've faced leading up to this moment. These weren't just external struggles. They often involved internal conflicts like fear, doubt, or the temptation to give up. Yesterday's breakthrough proves that you are divinely equipped to overcome, but it also highlights the importance of remaining vigilant. Consider the tools you've relied on in the past: prayer, scripture, faith, and resilience. How can you refine and fortify these tools for the road ahead? Begin with prayer, your most powerful weapon as the chosen one. Reflect on how consistent, heartfelt communication with God has carried you through your darkest moments. How can you deepen your prayer life now that you've stepped into this new season? Consider incorporating not just prayers of gratitude, but also prayers of protection, guidance, and wisdom. Let prayer be the shield that guards your mind and heart against the distractions and attacks of the enemy. Next, turn to Scripture as a source of strength and guidance. Reflect on the verses that have sustained you during challenging times. Perhaps it's a promise of God's faithfulness, a reminder of His love, or a call to perseverance. As the chosen one, immerse yourself in these truths. Memorize them, meditate on them, and let them become a part of your spiritual armor. These words are not just encouragement, they are your sword, cutting through doubt and fear. Faith is another cornerstone of your spiritual armor. Reflect on how your faith has grown through past trials and how it sustained you until yesterday's breakthrough. Now is the time to build on that faith, trusting that the God who brought you this far will continue to lead you forward. Strengthen your faith by recounting past victories, celebrating answered prayers, and looking ahead with confidence in God's promises. Lastly, consider the role of community in strengthening your spiritual armor. As the chosen one, you are not meant to walk this journey alone. Reflect on the people who have supported you, friends, mentors, or spiritual leaders who have prayed with you, encouraged you, and stood by you? How can you continue to nurture these connections and draw strength from them? At the same time, reflect on how you can be a source of encouragement for others, sharing your story to inspire and uplift those who are still in the midst of their battles. Strengthening your spiritual armor is not just a defensive measure. It's an act of preparation for the victories yet to come. As the chosen one, you have been entrusted with great blessings, and you must guard them with diligence and faith. Reflect on how each piece of your armor, prayer, scripture, faith, and community, equips you to stand firm no matter what lies ahead. Yesterday's breakthrough was not just an isolated event. It was the beginning of a new chapter, a divine reset that has cleared the way for an extraordinary future. As the chosen one, you are now standing on the threshold of possibility, with the freedom and clarity to envision a life that aligns with God's purpose for you. This is a moment to dream boldly, plan intentionally, and step forward with faith. Begin by reflecting on your vision for the future. What dreams have been reignited by yesterday's events? Are there goals you once thought were out of reach that now feel attainable? Perhaps you feel called to start a business, pursue a creative passion, or invest in relationships and communities that matter deeply to you. Let yourself dream without limitations, knowing that the breakthrough you experienced was not the end, but the foundation for what is to come. Next, consider how this vision aligns with your identity and calling as the chosen one. The breakthrough was not random, it was divinely designed to position you for a greater purpose. Reflect on how your vision can serve others and create a lasting impact. What steps can you take to ensure that your future is not just successful, but also meaningful? As you envision the road ahead, remember that your journey is part of a larger plan, one that intertwines your personal growth with the greater good. Grace reminds you that your value is not determined by external accolades, but by the divine purpose that has been placed within you.